Hello, my name is Kim Cooper and welcome by Let's Talk with Ingrid Diem and her hit Body Mass Index. We're ready for Ingrid. Come on, baby, give it to us. Yes.
Mit gebräunten, operierten, meistens Reichen. Hab wochenlang auf Kalorien gezählt, mich hungern durch endlose Tage gequält. Ich weiß, ich hab so manche Rollen, wo ursprünglich keine sein sollen. So richtig geil seh ich nur aus, im Photoshop bei mir zu Haus. Den idealen BMI erreich ich vielleicht wirklich nie. Ich mag mich nicht mehr länger zählen, mich nicht mehr ständig Body shamen. Ich brauch einen Koch und einen Trainer, dann wär mein Leben so viel schöner. Doch bis dahin werd ich mal üben, meinen Körper zu lieben. Fürchte ich mich schon vor der Bikini-Saison und vor den Blicken der Frauen, denn die können so gemein schauen. Und wie Männer waren nie mein Problem, da fand mich immer einer schön. Ich finde keine Zellulite, wäre schon die halbe Miete. Den idealen BMI erreich ich vielleicht wirklich nie. Ich mag mich nicht mehr länger zählen, mich nicht mehr ständig Body shamen. Ich brauch einen Koch und einen Trainer, dann wär mein Leben so viel schöner. Doch bis dahin werd ich mal üben. Ich hab das alles gebraucht, den Hintern und auch den Bauch. Die waren ein prima Versteck, doch jetzt schau ich nicht mehr weg. No. Ich hab 10 in 2 gemacht, habe Dinner gecancelt, bin vor Hunger aufgewacht, habe Ahnen gechannelt, 1000 Shakes hab ich getrunken, nach Tofu gestunken, mich mit Kohlsuppe gequält. Mit dem Befehl geschehen. Ich befolgte die Diktate gegen Kohlenhydrate, sagte jeden Kilogramm einen strengen Kampf an. Ich kein KB bis Kap E, kein Jojo. Muss mich sputen vor den Gluten, muss stets ganz mit dem Weizen. Dann wäre noch die Chose mit der lästigen Laktose. Am besten wär vegan, doch das fang ich mir nicht an. Ich hab's satt, I am over. What the fuck? Den idealen BMI erreich ich vielleicht wirklich nie. Ich mag mich nicht mehr länger zähmen, mich nicht mehr ständig Body shamen. Ich brauch einen Koch und einen Trainer, dann wär mein Leben so viel schöner. Doch bis dahin werd ich mal üben, meinen Körper zu lieben.
Thank you, Ingrid, for that wonderful lead. Body Mass Index is such a good song, yeah. And we know each other so long, yeah. So I'm going to go backwards before we can go forwards, okay? Because I've known you for so long. You are the only woman that has sung by the Rounder Girls, yeah, with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, you were like a little rounder egg. You were so young, yeah. And you have developed into a wonderful woman. I've played with you on so many different projects, and I'm so proud to have played with you. And I'm so proud over your new song, Body Mass Index. And was hast du inspiriert diese Lieder zu komponieren? I mean, besides us, why did you decide to write this song?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm gonna talk English and German, and you know,
Please do. Yeah, that's what this show is about. In case you didn't get it, it's a little English, a little German, and whatever you get is good.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a free tutorial, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Actually, all my songs are based on things that I really experienced, and many of them are like strong emotions put in a song. Like, of course, heartbreak and being in love, and or loss of a person or something. And Body Mass Index was the first song where I combined my humor and my way of, you know, laughing about things that actually annoy me. Like humor is a healing tool for me. And things that really that made strong emotions. And I always had to deal with my body, and I made so many diets, and I had so many struggles, and there were so many years where I didn't accept myself, like myself, love myself. I couldn't look in the mirror. So it were so many strong emotions, and I always had a goal. Like a picture of a female body that was my...
What you should be.
Yeah, that was my ultimate perfect goal. Yeah? And one day I sat in a cafe, and I was actually, looking back then, I was pretty slim then. I had a ideal BMI, but I wasn't satisfied. It didn't feel like I reached my goal.
You were what you thought you should be, what the media thinks you should be.
Yeah, no, I thought, no, the media thought I should be 20 kilos less than my ideal weight.
Okay, let's get that straight. All right.
And then I sat in this cafe, and next to me there were four ladies, and they were like, it was like a Sex in the City scene. Yeah, they were chatting and laughing, and the only topic they were talking about, they were talking about their bodies, but in a very critical way. They were all four of them were looking so perfect in my eyes. They were so beautiful. And they talked about like having 45 kilos, I'm thinking they're fat, yeah? And they talked about, oh, I can't even look at my legs, and I wanted to wear tight pants so badly, but I can't go in public with wearing these pants and stuff. And they made me feel so ashamed of myself. I thought I have to go to the toilet, but I don't dare to stand up, and they see me walking from behind.
That's awful.
But all of a sudden, having all these thoughts, I thought, wow, actually they're looking like my goal. And I thought, if you're looking like that, you're standing in front of the mirror and making bam, and you should go like walk the street and say, and when does it stop?
Yeah, but you know, it stops now, because I want to say, when I look on Facebook and Instagram and all these things now, your body is what everybody wants. Yeah, you see these girls, and everybody wants the waist trainer, and they want to push the tits up, and they want your ass. You know, everybody wants to look like you now. Yeah.
Now it's like the sandur.
Yeah.
Is like.
And how does that feel now to be what everybody wants? Come on, tell the truth. Feel good, don't it?
But I'm gonna switch to German now. It's actually it's Zufall, yeah. It's Zufall that
accidental,
you know, because like 20 years ago, women only had to be slim, yeah. Then somebody invented slim and athletic, yeah. So you had to be not only to eat, to stop eating, but to to train. But you can't do that, yeah. You stop eating and you do sports. You can do that. Then you had to be slim and be like athletic, but you had to have big boobs.
Yeah.
So if you stop eating to be very slim, but you need big boobs, only a doctor can help you reach that goal. But that was, you know, if you had money, then you could go there.
Yeah.
And then somebody invented big boobs and big butt, but while you were very slim and athletic. So it costs a lot of money and a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I, for my show, for my cabaret, I did a lot of research on female body types that were like worshipped in those times. And you know, it made me so relaxed, because I found out that every body type, big butt, small butt, big boobs, small boobs, even big belly, was in at a certain time.
Yes.
Everybody of us would have been drawn naked, or painted naked at a certain time, So I thought my my body's not too big, it's just the wrong time or the wrong continent, yeah? Because maybe at Marie-Hilfer-Straße I'm fat, but if I fly to more south and I leave the plane, I'm hello, yeah?
I know exactly what you mean.
It's
Ich verstehe das total.
It's Geschmackssache, but zufällig, yeah, ist Sanduhr gerade in. Zufällig. Maybe in 2 years it's not in anymore.
Yeah.
But
no, I think it's going to stick around for a while.
Probably,
I
yeah.
think you got some time.
Probably, yeah. But it doesn't matter, because if you don't feel attractive and if you don't love yourself and if you're not okay with yourself, it doesn't matter how you look, yeah.
Exactly.
Because then you enter a room. And maybe everybody stares at you, but if you open your mouth and you have nothing left to say but criticize yourself or don't even look at me, I feel so ashamed, I don't want to be naked in front of people, then it doesn't help what you look, yeah?
But I want to go back quickly to what you said about Cabaret, because we had Hilda on, and she was other guest, wonderful guest. And I've also tried with Cabaret, and you have a new Cabaret show. And it's not so easy to break into Cabaret anywhere, actually, especially in Austria, but anywhere in the world, because it's a male-dominated forum. How do you feel about that? I mean, do you think that we as women should listen more to what we have to say? Is there a Frauenhumor? Should we develop that? Should we listen more to that? I mean, does your shows have something to say to that? I think a lot of shows out there that the women aren't coming enough. We aren't coming out and going, hey, we're going to support each other and our humor. Is there a Frauenhumor? Is there?
Yeah. My audience, like 80% of my audience is female.
It's female.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course, my message is more female orientated, but there's some men in my show because they have to accompany their wives. I guess. But they laugh a lot too, and they tell me that they were skeptical, but they really enjoyed it, because I talk a lot about body shapes and nutrition and sports and dating apps and being single and the difference between single and long-term relationships. So it's actually it's unisex.
Okay. And are you single right now?
Yes.
Okay. Just beautiful woman, single?
No. I enjoy it.
I know you enjoy it.
Let me enjoy it for a little more time.
She's like, shut up, girl. I'm happy. I'm free. Okay. I just have one more thing to say, because not only are you all this and wonderful and more, but you're a mother. Yeah. Yeah, ik must say. Hello, Tori. Yeah, Miss Tori. I have to say hello to Miss Tori. I love her. She's always on Facebook, and she's so cute. And she knows me. Yes, Miss Tori. Anyway, having a daughter, you have to be a role model for your daughter, and part of this sendung is about finding your happy space. How do you be that role model for your daughter and let her find that happy space and let her understand that? I mean, how do you push her out in the world and say, like, this is okay, you are wonderful and you are what you are? I mean, how do you always keep that up as a role model for your daughter? Because it's not just your daughter, you're being role models for all the girls out there.
The first 2 years of her life, when I was, what is in English, to feed your child, breastfeed?
Yeah, breastfeeder. Yeah.
I didn't like my body at all, so it was not me that...
But you did breastfeed your child.
Yeah, 2 years.
This is a big argument going on now in America, whether you should breastfeed your child and openly breastfeed your child.
I loved it.
Oh, okay. And did you do it openly as well? I mean, did you do it in public or yeah?
I didn't do it like everybody, I'm breastfeeding. I didn't do it like that, but of course, you can't imagine the peace when you look in the eyes of your baby and she looks at you and it's such an intimate moment. I wouldn't have missed it. Yeah. And I didn't know that whether you decide being a role model for your daughter or not, you are, because you're her mom. She will look up to you. And for us, it was the other way around, because when she was 1.5 years old, before she went to sleep, she wanted me as a ritual to name all the people that I love. And I said, I love and I named like 40 people. And she said, one missing, and whoo! And then I named a lot of more. My neighbors even, I invented people, Postman. And she said, Mom, yourself!
Oh,
and I
lovely.
was so touched. And then she said, say, I love myself. And she was 1.5 years.
Yeah.
So I said,
Oh,
wow.
lovely.
And actually this was the first time in my life, in my entire life, that I really spoke out loudly, I love myself. And then the next night, I knew I had to save myself because otherwise she won't go to bed. And then she said, Mom, you did it wrong again. And I said, why? And then she said, first, it's you put yourself first and then the others. And I was so touched because actually she taught me more than all my coaches, and I had a lot. And she also taught me that, I mean, she dances naked through the apartment and she looks in the mirror and she enjoys her naked body. She like, yeah. And she taught me to dance naked and enjoy it and think it's fun. And so she didn't need that. But what she needed, and where I really had to change and work on myself, is when we as women, as grown-up women, when we have a partner or somebody else who says, wow, I love the dress in your body, it's beautiful, I love your shape. We have to be aware that when a child stands next to us and we say, really, do you like it? Because I think I look horrible and I think the color doesn't. How can you say to a little girl, oh, you're so beautiful, and you expect her to believe it when 2 minutes before you said, really, I don't like my ass in that dress. It doesn't work. It's a mixed
we
message.
have to learn to say thank you to ourselves.
We have to learn. If your partner says, wow, I love you, and say thank you, and then you can say, and you are beautiful as well. And then it's like, then she will believe it.
So you have found your happy place. Where's your happy place? Where do you go? What makes Ingrid happy? Is it in the music? Is it in yourself in a quiet moment? Is it the moments with your daughter? What is your happy place?
There are many happy places, but I used to search it in the outside, like at a date or at the sea or somewhere. But now it was hard work. But I can be happy all by myself, sitting on my couch on a rainy day with nothing to eat. It doesn't matter because I found it in myself. I'm not looking like, I don't have to go to a beautiful date and to a cinema and to a great meal and to be happy. I don't have to go
it's
party
about
dancing.
you. That's your happy place. It's about you.
I think the whole life is about mindset. If your mindset is positive, and then you attract positive things.
Okay, so was ist los, was ist neu, was magst du jetzt in Zukunft? Sag das mir noch einmal bitte.
Right now, I'm playing my comedy show Wie viel Frau darf's denn sein? It started this February and it will play it till next February. So the summer break will be over soon. And then I start again and doing my shows and singing and probably make music videos.
Great.
And for me, I found that the combination of my humor and my music works best. This is my most happy place.
I totally agree with Leos.
Yeah.
We do that. We laugh at ourselves and we sing.
And humor heals, you know. You can put
heals.
a very, very strong message in a song, and if it makes people laugh, then they will listen more likely. It doesn't hurt, and they can listen.
Okay, last but not least, ik moest deze questions vragen.
I was looking forward to it.
Are you? A lot of people go, oh.
No, I love it.
Okay, here's the questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you in English. Your first crush, your first love, and you have to answer with a song, please.
The theme song of MacGyver. Because of course my first crush was MacGyver.
MacGyver, oh my God.
I spent hours of exercising the signature Ingrid MacGyver. I mean, I
have a good friend who was also in love with MacGyver, and she carried.
I will kill her.
She carried a picture of him in her wallet.
What?
Yes. I don't get it with MacGyver, but okay.
He's so humble and so talented and so gifted. But I would change his hairstyle, though, I have to say.
Okay. All right. Your first heartbreak.
My first heartbreak. Actually, since it's honest, I want to break free. Because of course I broke up.
Yes.
Leo.
Yes. I know. Okay. First song that made you feel empowered, that made you feel like typical Leo.
Definitely I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor.
Oh, girl.
Go on that girl. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, for you're not welcome anymore. Yeah, of course. Did you think I made up? No. Of course.
Okay.
I love her for that song.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's a great song, and I got to sing with her, and I'm really happy.
Wow,
yeah.
Oh, give me
Round the
Gloria
girls.
Gaynor vibes. Gloria Gaynor vibes.
Okay. And what song would you like to hear played at your funeral at Deine Beerdigung? This is a dumb question here. I mean, what song would you like played at your funeral?
I guess I go with India Ari, I Am Light.
I don't know this one.
Really?
No,
You
I
will
know
love
her.
it.
How does it go?
It's a,
Sing it again.
I am light. It's beautiful and
Oh, that sounds really nice. Yeah, really. Oh, I have to listen to this one
Yeah,
now.
you have to.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here with me on
Thanks
my
for
second
having me.
Sendung. This is my zweite Sendung. This show is about strong, beautiful women, and I was lucky to have you here and Hilde here. And thank you so much. Much success. Thank you all for being here with us on the second Sendung. Yeah, if you like it, please. If you liked our Sendung, please keep watching. You can get in touch with me on Facebook, Kim Cooper. You can get in touch with me at hashtag Kim Cooper at Okto. You can be a fan at Kim Cooper Music, and you can get in touch with me on Twitter and Instagram at Renee2X. And thank you so much for being here by unser second Sendung. Yeah, I'm so lucky. I had Ingrid Diem and Hilde Farb with me. I am so happy. We're going to bring you more exciting Sendung über Frauen, about Frauen. Yeah, the next one comes at Christmas time, and we're going to talk about our souls and Seligkeit, and we're going to bring you a lot of gospel music. I want to say thank you for being here, and remember, lass uns reden, let's talk. We can talk about anything together. Cheers, bis then.